welcome to Viyahta's Tiny House Village. Hi, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to Viyahta's Tiny House Village. Today is health tips and yoga in nature. And it is very warm out here, but I've got my hat just in case it gets too hot because there's not a lot of clouds, but there's a lot of lines in the sky. But I command any negative energy to be moved away from me. Hallelujah. Thank you for joining me this morning. August 31st. It's the last day of August. Can you believe it? Summer is like going, whoo. That's why I'm taking advantage of the beach as much as I can. And today on my YouTube channel, I'm going to upload the full spiritual energy exchange experience that I had couple of weekends ago. The full energy, sexual, spiritual energy exchange on the beach. You don't want to miss it. It's going to include the foreplay and the sunrise and the orgasm all in one video. And it's all about cosmic energy. But I'm going to put the pictures that lead up to the full spiritual energy exchange on the beach today. I'm going to work on that. I'm also working on a Facebook Live with a group that I'm involved in about the monkey business. You know, the monkey business, because that's starting to heat up. I watched a video about the monkey business. Fox News interviewed a woman who had just the most disgusting looking pox around her mouth, and they interviewed her to find out what happened, and she didn't tell the whole truth. If we are listening to the CDC is giving us information that says this whole monkey business is a skin issue from sex. It's really a sexually transmitted disease, because the majority of the people who are contacting this disease are gay or in a heavy sexual lifestyle. The majority of people, now that's coming from the CDC. So when people are, well, how do we prevent the monkey business? It's a skin disease, first of all. That's what I'm seeing. And my experience in the holistic health field goes back over 35 years. So I'm not a novice at this. I've seen it all, really. I have seen it all, and I'm not really bragging as much as I'm just talking about the reality. Let me put my donate information there. My donate information's on the screen there. So I've been in this business for over 35 years, and I've seen everything. So nothing surprises me. So I want to give you the health tip of the day is about the monkey business. And again, I'm going to be doing a full live presentation later in a group that I'm in. But I want to help you, my Facebook listeners and my YouTube friends, to stop worrying about the monkey business. This interview show revealed to me, and this woman didn't look very healthy at all. Even though they interviewed and said, well, what do you think about the fact that the majority of people are gay? Well, it's not me. And it's like, what did they pay her? I'm like, who paid her to be in this interview is what my thought was, because that's what the information that's coming out. So here's the deal, folks. Anytime you have sores or rashes showing up on your skin, I've learned this for over 35 years of experience. It has to do with your liver, because the liver, if your liver is healthy, it will filter and process everything, all the toxins, all the viruses, the foreign items that come in your body. If the liver is healthy and the immune system is healthy, it will process every foreign item that gets into your nose, your mouth, or anywhere else, okay? And so if your liver is healthy, you won't see any skin problems, okay? So I rarely have any breakouts on my skin. If I have even a tingle here that says there's a cold sore, it usually just tingles, and then my immune system like knocks it out. I don't even see it. Like some people get big blisters here or there. But my experience is your liver is sluggish and toxic if it can't keep the stuff from manifesting on your skin, because your skin is the second largest organ. Well, your skin is the largest external organ, right? It's not the largest organ in your body, on your body. It's the largest external organ, right? All this skin, right? It's an organ. It's activated. It manifests disease like pocky, monkey, whatever. And my experience has been, uh, if you have things breaking out on your skin, then your liver is not able to process it so that it doesn't come, because the skin is the second pathway for toxins to leave the body. That's why I saw lots of baby mothers brought their babies into the health food store with eczema, and these babies were fairly newborn. And it just said that mommy's pregnancy was not that healthy. When the baby comes out with a rash and all that, that's because mommy's energy was being downloaded, and mommy's energy wasn't that healthy, or it was toxic. So the skin is manifesting in the monkey business. The skin is manifesting these poxy things and breakouts because, in my opinion, the liver is not healthy. So what do you do? What do you want to? What do you do to prevent any contact? They're saying now that you can get this monkey business by contacting. This is what the woman who was interviewed said. Well, I got it because I touched somebody, or I contacted somebody, or blah blah blah. Around your mouth, sweetie? Really? Okay, whatever. You can believe whatever you want when people are brought on Fox, CBS, CNN, and all those major news networks. It's up to you to take it with a grain of salt now. Got epoxy all around your mouth. I'm like, what's going on? So either way, no judgment. All those epoxies around the mouth says your liver is not working at 100%. Might be 50, 20, who knows? But hers were disgusting epoxies. Ugh. So what do you need to do? Number one, stop eating all this processed garbage, because you're putting a burden on your liver when you're eating all this food in a box, food and McDonald's food, and fast food junk. The liver is going to be taxed more and burdened more to process or filter processed food. So get rid of all the processed food. Number one, we're going into winter, and the monkey business is heating up because they want to put more fear in us about that so they can show you the new vaccine that's coming out, right? And then, so number one, start thinking about how much processed boxed food, unreal food that you're putting in your mouth, okay? Number two, how much fear you're taking in from the media. If you turn off the news and listen to 528 hertz music, listen to Yanni, listen to classical music, listen to anything but the news, just anything that's going to raise your frequency and your vibration. It's going to help prevent the monkey business. And then number three, I would say stop eating 3 meals a day. That's too much food, especially if you're eating bacon and eggs and cheese and biscuits and grits for breakfast, and then white bread sandwich, a turkey, and all the other stuff for lunch. And then you're eating snacks in between. Then you have a big dinner of steak and potatoes and all that. Stop. That's what these three things alone are going to build your immune system and help detox your liver. Now, you can add herbs like red clover, dandelion tea, fennel seed tea. In fact, if I were you, for the winter, before winter starts, I would visit your local health food store and ask for either a tea for liver detox or a supplement for liver detox. They got plenty of herbs for liver detox. They got plenty. Good health food stores. Whole Food would be one. Whole Food's more expensive. If you can find a local health food store that's not so expensive, then you can probably do well with your budget if you're on a budget. See, what I've suggested to you so far doesn't cost a lot of money. Stop eating processed food. You're going to save money. Stop looking at TV, save time and build your immune system. And then number three, stop eating so much and go visit a health food store and find a liver detox formula, because you want your liver to be healthy for the winter months, right? Because again, the fear, if you watch TV a lot, the fear is going to be coming at you. It's all right. I don't even have a TV and they putting it on my phone every day. You watch Facebook, you're going through scrolling through Facebook, and there's a Facebook watch about a monkeypox outbreak. Oh my goodness. So we are going to be prepared here in the village. The tiny house village is about preparation and prevention. And my 35 plus years of experience can help you prepare, detox, strengthen your body, strengthen your mind, because I've been there, done that. And I have two wonderful grandchildren who are teaching me a lot more than I thought I ever knew, because they come up with all kinds of stuff. Oh my goodness. So I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. And that's another thing. Practice gratitude every morning to raise your own vibration. If you've been complaining about something, angry about something, whatever it is, let it go, let it go, let it go. Acceptance, surrender, and acceptance are very high on the map of consciousness to bring your body to health and well being. Surrender to the idea that uh, you can't change some things. The serenity prayer reminds us, help me to accept the things I cannot change. To change the things I can, that's what we got to work on. I can change me. And then the wisdom to know the difference. So that's what we work on here in the villages. Surrender to those things we can't change. There's so much stuff going on in this third dimension reality, like molasses, trafficking here, rape there, uh, lying, stealing there, corruption in the political scene. Our government is totally psychopathic in my mind. Warmongers dropping bombs and passing laws that are not benefiting the mass population. So all these things we can't change. Let's just focus on what we can change. And that's why I am here every Wednesday. At least I try and be here every Wednesday, even in the hot sun of Florida. And again, I'm going to put up an amazing video today on my YouTube channel about spiritual energy exchange on the beach that will make you just, it'll take your breath away and give you a big O. That's all I can say. It's going to be amazing when you watch it. Thank you for being here. Let us begin by taking some deep breaths, holding it for 4, and letting go for 4. This is called a square breathing for those of you who may be new to breathing. In for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, and hold out for 4. Now, there are different variations of that. You can breathe in for 4, breathe out for 6. Sometimes it's beneficial to breathe out more numbers than you breathe in, but just do it. Breathe in, activating all the hormones in your body, activating the blood flow in your body. We want to activate this temple, sacred temple, every day, every morning. I'm activating in a new way. I'm sun gazing for the last 4 days. I've been getting up, making sure between 8 and 9 that I gaze at the sun for 3 minutes. I have this beautiful music. Sun gazing is going to transform my vision and my cells. It's going to transform, activate everything inside of me according to the information that I have. You might try it if you want, but they recommend only between 8 and 9. You don't want to do too much after that. You can do it when the sun first comes up, but I don't get it. I have so many trees here that I don't really see the full sun till about 8 o'clock. And then I just zoom right in. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Let's do some neck rolls. Breathing in and out as we go. This is really beginning to stimulate your vagus nerve, which runs in the back of your neck, starts in the back of your neck at the brain stem. Breathe in and out as you rotate this neck. Ooh, releasing a lot of tension. Take your time. Take your time, take your time, take your time. And then stop and go the other direction. Other direction. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out. And let's pause. Let's roll those shoulders back, activating the fluid in the shoulder joints. Feels like my shoulders are lopsided or something. And then let's just take one shoulder at a time and activate, 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 activate synovial fluid. And I'm sweating because it's hot out here, which is good. You want to sweat every day if you can. Get rid of the time. And that's what helps your liver. You're not going to be having monkeypox if you're sweating every day and doing the things I suggested. Doing something for your liver, loving your liver. And for those of you who don't know, your liver is on the right side and it moves a little bit toward the navel and around in the hip area, a little bit above the hip area. So what you want to do uh, periodically is rub those hands together, place them around over the liver. Maybe do this at night when you get into bed. Place it over the liver and say, I love you, liver. Thank you, liver, for all the filtering work you do, all the detoxing you do. I love you, liver and gallbladder that works with the liver. Just thank all that beautiful energy on your right side with the hip area. And then just go into the colon, thank your microbiome community, all those lovely microbes, including viruses and bacteria. Breathe in love, 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 love. Now, we're going to do some work for our immune system. No fear about the monkey business. Just do the love work. Somebody was saying on the blog talk show I was listening to about love. All you need is love. You know that song that John Lennon sings in the Beatles. All you need is love. Do. It starts here first. If you're talking about going out there and showing love to other people, and then you fill this sacred temple with a bunch of garbage, that's not love. That's not love. That's confusion and deception. Because what you do first here in this temple, and how you treat yourself first is what will bring love to others, true love to others. Because the word love, is my opinion, is overused. I was married for 36 years plus, and all those years, my husband, many of the years, up to about 25, 30, up to about 30 years, my husband was, I love you every day. He said, I love you every day. And he showed it in many ways. He brought flowers once a week. And we went traveled all over the world, and for the most part, he did respect me. I would say respect is more love. And then when I got a little uncomfortable in the bedroom, I left the bedroom. I never heard the word I love those words again. So you figure it out. What did love mean to him was different than what it meant for me. And that's why the word love should be really broken down in a relation. When you meet someone and they say, I love you, give me a list of what that means. Just break it down, because otherwise you're going to be confused, deceived later on when something happens and they don't love you anymore. So we should always get a clear understanding what love means. For me, love today means listen. L stands for listen. O stands for overstand, which means get this big picture about with the trees and the heaven, the cosmos. Do you understand your purpose for being here? And then validate whatever that person is saying or doing. Validate them. They need to be validated. They don't need to be controlled. That's not love, people. It's not love in my book at all when you're trying to control me. And that's one thing I can say. My husband did show a lot of love in the way of no control. He didn't control me whatsoever. And then engage, listen, overstand the bigger picture, validate the person you're listening to, and then engage in conversation. That's love for me now at my age. I'm 67 times around the sun. Love is listening, overstanding, validating, and engaging two ways. It goes two ways. You and me, you and three, whatever. We listen to one another. We overstand the bigger picture, why we're here, the purpose, why we're here. And then we validate you, whatever you just said. Let me understand what you just said. This. Okay, that's your belief system. It may not go along with mine, but I validate where you are in your soul growth, and then engage in a conversation. Practice listening, practice understanding, validate. And that to me is the love energy. So when I go to the beach, and when you see this video or these pictures about the sun rising, you are practicing, you are involved in a love energy that is so high that most people can't understand it. Because to go to the beach, first of all, and sit on the sand and wait for a sun to rise is love for Mother Earth, love for the cosmic energy, for the sun, the sky, the ocean. And then to understand, why am I here at this beach watching the sunrise? What is understanding that for me is like, I'm here to absorb the energy of my creator, absorb the energy of the earth, the cosmos. Oh, that's my understanding of being on the beach. And then I validate the energy that comes from the sunrise and the water, the sand, and there's birds walking around, and sometimes the moon is over there with the sun coming up. That's so awesome. Validating that is like breathing in that energy. You breathe in the energy of the sun coming up, the water sounds, the bird sounds. You validate by taking it all in, taking it all in. And then once that sun is coming up over the horizon, you engage in an exchange that can produce the big O, in my opinion. I've had many of those on the beach because it's so powerful when you engage with that sunlight coming up. And that's when you can really do sun gazing, when the sun is safe, powerful, helpful, healthy, when that sun is just coming over the horizon and you tune your eyes and your attention, that's engaging, and that's the love that I am most excited about, that can actually produce the same effect that you have when you're with a man. You know what I mean? So each of us has our own belief system, and the government and the medical system is trying to push on you right now this idea that you need to have fear about a monkey business. And we're here to say, no, 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 don't take in that fear. Do not do that again. We have 3 years of Twilight Zone fear on the corona. No more. We've Have you learned your lesson? Let's hope everyone has learned their lesson about the last 3 years of corona madness. Corona madness, COVID madness, Twilight Zone madness, the last 3 years, injecting people with chemicals that weaken their immune system. That's what I call it, the Twilight Zone. So we want to breathe in the reality of newness, new mind, new attitude, new body. So we've done our neck roll, we did our shoulder roll. Let us do some immune system work with 2 fingers. And we go around the ears, tapping around the ears, massaging the earlobe. This is the map of your whole body. When you massage inside the ears, around the earlobes, breathing and engaging with all the energy, you're massaging, you're activating your immune system all over your body from your head to your toes. You can feel this sometimes in your toes when you go in there and just play with the inside of your ear. And then you want to bring these 2 fingers and just press on this area, breaking up any blockages for your lymphatic system. We're helping, we're assisting the lymphatic system to drain, because that's what gets those toxins. You're not going to see any of those ugly little monkey things pox is if you're working on your lymphatic system. Because that also, when you see somebody who's got monkeypox all over, their lymphatic system isn't even working. It's not working. It's clogged up. So let's keep the lymphatic system moving, detoxing all the in the polluted air. Yep, detox that. Detoxing that McDonald's hamburger, French fries, whatever you ate that you needed, you shouldn't have eaten. Detoxing that, and then just bring it right down to the collarbone. Get in there with those two fingers and break up any blockages, any lumps or bumps. Get in there and just massage with love now, with love, with listening to your body. Remember, listening is first with L. Listen to what your body's saying. Now, if you're doing that and you're starting to get pain, you stop and just gently just put your hand there and just let the pain ease its way out, breathing in and out. And then you continue gently moving the toxins out. This right here is your thymus gland. That's key, very key for your immune system. Tap on that every day. 3 spots there that just build you up, build you up, build you up. And then again, go under here. There should be a pit, not a poof. So massage under there. Make sure that poof's not there. Get the lymph system going. Poof, poof. No poofs here. No puffs here. Just pits. Drain. Perfect lymphatic system. Draining. Take your hand. Rub your hands together. Place them on the back of the neck. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. The vagus nerve activation and stimulation. Squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. The vagus nerve is like the tree of life. It has this great big stem or trunk, a big trunk right under the brain stem, and then it branches out all over the body to communicate from the command center. And by the way, here's another movement to keep the command center healthy and balanced. Take the fingers in the middle of the head and spread that energy to both parts of the brain equally. Go all the way back to the back of the head. Breathing in as you go. Out, exhale. Breathing in, bringing balance to the brain area. Shake that off, shake that off, shake that off. Go under here, down to the breast. Under here, under the breast, massage under the breast, around, squeeze the breast. Say how much you love your boobies, men and women. Squeeze those breasts, squeeze those breasts. Pat down the arm because your skin wants to be touched. If you don't have a partner, every day you should make it your business to just pat on your skin. Spread those legs out and pat all the way down to the toes. Pat around your microbiome, around your navel. Just go in a circle around your navel and then go the opposite way around your navel. Go to the back. Pat on those kidneys. The kidneys are right above the hip area, right around the hip, kidneys and adrenal glands. You want to love on those kidneys and adrenal glands. And then just to loosen up the spine, we want to do some spinal flexes. Let's see. Should always do some spinal flexes every day. Grab hold of your lower legs and push out and in. Push out and in. Breathe. This is your spinal getting the disc worked on. Exercise out and out and in. Out and in. Out and in. Out and in. And then pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Pick up the pace. Thank you, birdies. That sounds like a cardinal. All right. So now we've done all the upper work. So we're going to get a chair. I'm going to get a chair for all of you. For some of you who might be in a wheelchair, don't think you're going to get away with not moving. If you're watching, and I know I have a couple of friends who have wheelchairs, they can't move their legs so well. No excuse. You can still build up your immune system and your body in that chair. So let's everybody get a chair. If you don't have a chair, just continue sitting. But I'm going to bring my chair over. Okay, good. You can see me well. If you're in a chair all day, even at work, there are things you need to do to keep your blood circulating. First of all, you can rock those hips. Our sister Zelda on the Monday morning mindfulness on the Female Solution, she does a hip rock like this. So you can always just rock side to side throughout the day if you're sitting, just to get those glutes in motion, and those glutes massage. It's kind of a massage. If you need a pillow, get a pillow, but move from side to side. And then at some point, you want to bring your arms up, hands together, down and out. Do that a few times during the day. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Inhale, getting the blood circulating in the upper body. And then just move those hands to the side. Go side to side, moving the palms up and down. Stretching the side of the body. When we work together like this, we're creating some very powerful energy for the universe, for the planet Earth even. Bringing unity, harmony to our community. Telling everyone we love ourselves. I love me first. You got to love yourself first. Get rid of all your addictions. And that will be a powerful, powerful energy. When you are living without being attached to things out here every day that you have to put in your body to soothe your pain. A lot of people walking around with so much pain. They need alcohol. They need to control other people. They need food. But if you can sit in a tree for hours and hours and hours and not need anything but the moment and breathing in the moment, you are a powerful force of love. Powerful force of love, because the love for self is more powerful than what you're doing out there. People are confused. They think they can do a lot of work and help other people, help other people. Look at all the work I'm doing, helping all these people, and I'm a wonderful person. But you're not loving yourself by freeing yourself from addictions and emotions of anger and resentment and pain. You're not going to be as powerful if you don't heal this body first. So that's why we're here. We're here to heal the body, this temple, sacred temple that the spirit of the Most High lives in. And we're here to heal that so we can spread it all out throughout the planet. Stretching. That feels so good. Stretching the side, stretching the side, stretching the side. And pause. Deep breath in, and let's just do a twist. Put this hand on that thigh and twist all the way around as far as you can go. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Breathe into that. Breathe into that. And hold it, hold it, hold it. And return. Come back. Other thigh. Spread it around. Twist, twist, twist as much as you can. And breathe into that twist for the spine. This is all good for your spinal cord. When you have a mild twist like this, don't hurt yourself. If you feel pain, stop and just breathe. All right, come back, shake it out. Let's bring our leg up on top of the thigh, hands on the bottom of the leg, and reach over, looking down as far as you can. Breathe into that, stretching the back muscles and stretching that area around the kidneys and the adrenal glands. Hold it, breathe into it. Breathe into it. Breathe into, come back up. Let's do that one more time. See if you can go a little bit further. Over, touch that knee maybe. Breathe into it. breathe into it, and come back up. Now reach the other leg out and try and touch the toe. Breathe in, touch that toe, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. And come back up. All right, let's try the other side. We're stretching the muscles in the back right now and the thighs. You get double value here. Stretching, 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 stretching. Relax the shoulders. I know some of us might be doing this, but try and relax the shoulders, looking down, looking down. Breathing into that. Breathing into that good ass prana, as my friend Ralph Smart said. Come back up one more time. Try and go a little bit further, stretching that back, stretching those thighs, stretching, stretching, stretching. Breathe into that. Breathe in. And this time, stretch that other foot out and reach for the toe. Reach for the toe. Going a little bit further. And come back up. Now let's do some rotations for the knee. Taking that leg and just winding it, the lower leg around to give lubricating the knee. Lubricating the knee. And reverse it. Breathing in, breathing. Oh, thank goodness, it's clouds. There's clouds only for a minute, but they're here, and here comes the sun again. Raise the other leg and rotate. Smile, keep smiling. Smiling creates muscle building in the body. Our body loves to feel our smile. Did you know, reverse, our body can feel our smile, and that's an alkaline reaction. And come down. There's alkaline and there's acid pH that works in the body different ways. And some people say, well, your blood never changes. It's always alkaline or it's always this. But you can change your health by being conscious of that pH. And what I have learned over 30 plus years is that your emotions are the most powerful catalyst for your pH changes. If you are in joy and happiness and love and peace, acceptance, surrender, your body is going to be more alkaline, which is what keeps cancer cells at bay. Cancer cells do not grow in an alkaline environment. And there's a scientist who proved that. I can't think of his name right now, but he proved in a petri dish. Even Bruce Lipton has proven about when you change the environment of the cells that's in here, the pH changes. They heal, the cells heal. So if you're in anger and jealousy, fear, bitterness, the pH of your cells is going to be acid. And that's what creates dis-ease, especially cancer over a long period of time. Cancer takes a while to develop. I learned that so well with my sister and so many of my clients. That cancer starts when you can't let go of anger and unforgiveness, for instance. You keep holding on to unforgiveness and anger, and the cancer is just going to slowly grow in whatever organ it's related to the fear, anger, and unforgiveness. And then when the doctor finally says you have cancer, it's been growing for a while. So we have to take the time to reverse the energy of the anger and unforgiveness. So you can reverse the energy of anger and forgiveness by what? Forgiving and loving yourself more, and blessing others with joy, love, peace, no resentment and jealousy. Give up the jealousy, give up the resentment, and the body will heal. Be more forgiving about to yourself first, loving yourself. Fly, fly, fly. First love yourself, and then start forgiving everyone and anybody who's triggered you. Oh my goodness. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe in. Oh, thank you for the clouds. Oh, it feels so good to have clouds. So let us stand up and work the bottom part of our body first with some bicycling on each leg, then a tree pose, and then we're going to do a downward dog and some lunges. Those are all movements that keep you flexible and keep your bones healthy. So let's get up and use your chair if you need to. Hold on to your chair if you need to when you're doing your bicycling. Raising that leg and bicycling forward. And then backwards, reverse it. And then let's just do our tree pose, placing this foot on top of the other foot. Hands together. Tree pose. Now this is basic tree pose, which if you want to go to advanced tree pose, which helps your spine get into alignment better, then bring that foot all the way up to the crouch area. Hold this pose for up to 2 minutes is very helpful. If you need to, lean on your chair if you're wobbling. Now you can also put that foot here on the knee. Try that. Or just keep it on the top of the foot. Tree pose. Stand tall. Be still like the tree. Shake that out. Let's go to the other side. And bicycle this leg forward. And back, reverse. And let's try the tree pose on this side, foot resting on the top of the other foot, or bring it up here with hands pressing together for tree pose, advanced tree pose. Breathe in while you press the hands together. Bend the other knee if you have to stand up stronger and taller. Shoulders relax. And let's shake that off. And let's go into a downward dog. Downward dog on the chair is just holding on to the chair and stretching that spine out. If you can't, get down here. If you can, to go down to the floor and spread the feet a little bit with hip width apart. Head down, hold downward dog and breathe. Breathe in and out. Great movement position for your spine to release some of the tension that it carries all day when you're upright. Breathe in, deep breath in. And let's bend the knees, come up slowly. Head is the last one up, slowly, so you don't get any dizziness. And go forward with one leg, and let's do some lunges. Back leg is going down further than the front. Arms can go up and down or on your hip, whichever is easy for you. And let's try the other leg lunge. Hands on the hip. And come back. Oops. And let's just shake it all out. Shake it all out. Now let's just do some easy Tai Chi movements. I'm not going to do any dancing today, just easy Tai Chi movements to help you with flexibility. Moving the body slowly, circulating the hips, getting those hips relaxed and flexible, more flexible. Oops, gas coming out, that's okay. and reverse that. Oops, gas, more gas, excuse me, gas coming out. Moving those hips around, raising the knee if you can, up and down. Slow movement, up and down. If you can, cross. This is another energy adjustment for your balancing of your chi, crossing the arms, raising the legs. Moving from side, spread your legs, move those arms, touching the ground, moving the hips side to side. Coming back up slowly, moving, swaying. Taking your time, just moving in a very slow, rhythmic way. Up and down. Take your time, just move whatever feels good for you. Raise that foot. Move side to side, stretching down, up and down. I have lots of work to do in this village today because I'm uncovering porcelain, which is an edible plant, and it's everywhere in my yard. So I have to uncover it and let it grow, spread out like a ground cover. All right, let's pause. Hands together. Down, sit. Now we're going to go into our Shavasana. Shavasana, I think, is more and more important for all of us to get into more Shavasana, to be still and know that you are the creator. Melan Maritas has a sound healing that she's going to do for us. So let us just get on our back. Lay on your back, palms up. Stretch out your legs and your arms beside you. Close your eyes. Integrate all that you've done and all that's been said about your immune system and your body. And just take in this sound healing from Melan and her singing bowls for a few minutes. Be still and know that you are And let's start turning our head from side to side. Turning your head slowly from side to side. Bring your knees to your chest. Hug those knees, rock side to side. And let's rock to one side. Let's bring the feet together and the hands, rub those hands and feet together, activating all the meridians in the body. And let's rock to one side and come up. And come up. And we're back. Ooh, I had to put my hat on. That sun's a little too high. It's noontime here and the sun is just burning. But come up with hands together. And I'm here to remind you of your greatness. If you haven't thought about it in a while, I'm here to remind you how great you are. How do I know? You and I both spent 9 months being created into this body with all great energy. This is all evidence of the love and great energy of the cosmic energy force, the great spirit, the beautiful spirit that put us together for 9 months in the womb. Don't you love it? And then your mother's womb was a place of greatness to create such a fabulous you. You are the fabulous results of great energy from the cosmic energy, from the star seed that you were to your mother's womb. The soul that occupies this vessel is full of greatness. Even if your body seems older and falling apart, it's still full of greatness. Your soul is always great because it doesn't die. It's everlasting. It's eternal. So today, remember your greatness from a soul level. And go out and be your great self. There are so many people waiting for you to smile and share your greatness. Smile and share your love energy of listening, understanding, validating, and engaging. Feels good, doesn't it? That you remind yourself how great you are. If nobody else does, you remind yourself how great you are. So, thank you so much for being here with me today. Go out and share this energy, share this video if you can. And there's donate information at the bottom of the screen. I always appreciate the love offerings that come in. Breathe in, and breathe out. Keep the breath going. Namaste. Sat Nam. Shalom ve'ahava. Have a wonderful day. Be your great self.